Okay, so the last feature that I'd like to share with you today is the Illuminate Live feature. This is something that is new to Blackboard, and I am just becoming familiar with it, but since somebody would like to learn about it based on the survey taken at the beginning of the sessions, I thought that I would try and just share this information with you. So to get there, we have to, again, click Communicate. And this time we're going to look for Illuminate Live. So you just want to scroll down until you find Illuminate Live and you will click there. The Illuminate Live is very similar to the Wimba classroom that I showed you. There are some different features, and that's what I'm going to point out now. So to create an Illuminate Live session, you want to click in the blue box, and you're going to have to give it a name. So we'll just call this, once again, Professional Development. The session schedule, you will have to kind of say when it's going to start and when it's going to end. For this session, moderation and participants, it is an optional part, but if you would like to select only certain students that you would like to participate, you can select that. Right now I am considered a moderator, and you can also see all of the students that are enrolled. Once you have everything selected, you just want to click Submit, and your Illuminate Live session is going to be presented there. Now, the way that the students get into this Illuminate Live is by clicking a link. So you are going to have to send an email. That's why this may be more appropriate for high school students as opposed to middle school students who do not have email addresses. So you could send an email, and the email will contain the link that all students will have access to. They'll just have to click the link and they'll be able to get into the session. So if I want to go in there, I can click Professional Development, and it's going to launch my session. This takes a little bit longer than the Wimba Classroom does. You do have to open it. So click Open. And I always suggest to my students to try this out before the actual session is about to occur, because sometimes it does take a little longer and your computer may not like this Illuminate Live, and so you have to disable some pop-ups and different things like that. So it's definitely something that I suggest making sure that your students know how to do ahead of time. Okay, so once it connects, it will have to connect to a host and then make sure that everything is good to go. Since I'm the moderator, the first thing that's going to pop up is it will remind me to record the session. This is a nice reminder because, as I said in the chat room, I one time forgot to record, and my students were upset that they could not go back and read what we had written. So there is a recording reminder that does pop up. And if you do want to record, you're going to just click this red button here to record. We also have a pause button if we would like to pause the recording. The phone option for a teleconference is also available there, and that again is if any students are having trouble connecting, you can enable that option as the moderator. I just want to go through some of the features. I'm not going to get into every feature, but I will let you play around with this so that you can see some of the different options that are available. Probably the most important feature here is this microphone. This microphone is here, and you are going to click it any time that you would like to talk. If you would like to talk and just continue talking, then you just keep this clicked. When you're finished talking, you're going to unclick it, and then nobody can hear what you have to say. So this is a nice feature so that students are heard, but they're not talking over one another. You can adjust the microphone volume and the sound volume in this as well. The next thing is the chat feature, and that's above the audio. Chat is something that you may or may not want to use. Sometimes if you have the headset and videos going on, you may not need a chat feature. However, if there is a student whose video or audio feature is not working, this would be a good option for them to click and send. This eyeball right here just shows that I can view all private messages and anything that is typed. So that's just a reminder to the students that the moderator can view everything, which is a very nice feature to have. You can also select participants. If you only want to give a question to 5 students, you can select those 5 students and type a question just to them. Students can type it just to the moderator, or you could type it to the entire room. Where it says show, if you do have a private message going on, you can click that, or you can do the public message or any that are selected. If you want the time and date to be displayed, you can click there as well.